Greetings, and welcome to the Conscious Collective. All right. Today we're going to be talking about the first quarter moon, Andromeda and Avian Starseed energy reading. Thank you guys for joining me. This is the day after Thanksgiving in America. I think they have Thanksgiving in other countries too. Western society, tentacles are spread all over the place. I'm not excited about this reading because it has to do with the moon. And if you've been following my teachings that I've been sharing, the moon is an artificial satellite, but we are still affected by it. All right. The moon is actually a big mirror of our divine sun energy. And what it does is it intensifies that energy. All right. We see it as a reflection, but that energy is actually increased and focuses on our root chakras, our lower base chakras. And so when we receive that energy from the moon, that's why you get a lot of strange things happen around that time. You get grounded in that moon energy. And so you have a lot of women who are affected by it. You have other people that are affected by that grounding energy. Moon is actually a soul recycler, and it actually forces us to live our life in a speeded up fashion so we can be reincarnated back. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to live a longer life. If you look at the previous lifespans mentioned in ancient texts, you see that we lived a longer life because it takes a lot to learn what you're supposed to learn, okay? But you notice that in this current matrix, the cycle is really fast, and we're always counting down to the next day, the next birthday, the next movie, or whatever's coming out. We're always counting down to that. We're always trying to go to that next period of time, as opposed to learning and spending some time at least digesting some of the things that we're supposed to learn and growing from that, and not being just constantly pushed through these cycles. So that goes to my teachings around birthdays are evil. Birthdays are definitely evil. All right. It's a matter of counting, and then they want you to keep expanding. Keep rushing yourself through life. Think about it. When you're younger, you want to get older, and then when you're older, right, the time just seems to speed up. Okay. Case in point, already the holidays. We just had the holidays, already the holidays. But I think that goes into my broader, before we get into this reading about Andromeda and Avian Starseed energy, I just wanted to kind of bring that up, that we're part of this matrix. Not us Starseeds. Us Starseeds are awakened. They not like us. They are not like us. And you should be happy that you are a Starseed. You should be grateful that you're a Starseed. Even though you don't know a lot about it, I'm going to help you through this journey. I'm going to help you discover your Starseed type. Even though you're many Starseed type, there are some predominant Starseeds that you are, right? And this is not meant for everyone. This is only for the conscious collective. The rest of y'all can go back to lions and Pisces and bulls and things like that, right? But Starseeds have a broader understanding of the characteristics. But there is a correlation. Let me make this clear, because a lot of people say, "Oh, you guys think you're a space alien." No, we have the consciousness of other souls and other beings past this temporarily plane of existence. Right? If someone told you that they were a Taurus, you wouldn't think they were a bull. You wouldn't say, "Oh, you look like a bull." No, you wouldn't think that. You know they have certain traits of a bull, of course, in this plane of reality, depending on the constellation they were born under. It's the same thing with Starseeds. We come from different galaxies. Our soul and our being comes from different galaxies and reincarnated on this planet, because particular work. We're not like them. We're not like them. Okay? We are here to do a particular work to help raise their vibration. Okay? We definitely are not Gaians. And I'm going to break down what buy-ins are in future talks. But if you're curious about your starseed makeup, I'm doing a whole series of videos on the starseed characteristics. Go to the YouTube channel, look through it, see what resonates with you, listen to the message, and you'll see if that works for you. Now, there is a predominant starseed that you're based in, but we all have different starseed characteristics because of interbreeding and intermingling of our species. But there are some predominant starseeds that we are more aligned with depending on the work and mission that we're here to do. And so these readings are going to give you insight on that energy that's according to that starseed field, so you'll know how to maneuver, so you know how to work. My goal is to help you maneuver as a starseed. If it doesn't resonate with you, you're probably not a starseed. Probably you're a Taurus or something like that. I don't know. All right, but you got to understand that we're next level here, baby. We are next level here, baby. Okay, we're not just dealing with 12 zodiac signs. All right, we're dealing with characteristics of our soul origins, and that may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. That's okay. We're going to help raise your vibration so Earth can move into a higher state of consciousness. And Earth is badly in need of moving to a higher state of consciousness. It is totally chaotic out there. Everything's happening. A lot of awakenings going on. People rubbing their eyes. I posted a clip yesterday on my Instagram page, and it was like something someone sent me about we're waking up now, and it was talking about the Native American experience here in America and how they are so anti-Thanksgiving, which if you really understood Thanksgiving, you'd be anti-Thanksgiving too. It's like almost being a carnival, you know what I mean? Eating someone else's flesh and pain and hurt. I mean, if you're a starseed, you can feel that energy, that's painful, but you still want to celebrate your demise. And that's what Thanksgiving is. It's a bunch of vampire energy. And so I've came out of that, and I don't fault anyone in that journey if they're still in that journey. But starseeds, we have to do better. We shine the light. We are the light workers. We shine the light in our own lives. So the person that sent it to me, which is interesting, was celebrating Thanksgiving. Had a big Thanksgiving party. I told him it wasn't part of my belief system anymore, and so I wouldn't be attending. But they had a big Thanksgiving party, and they sent me that. And it's almost kind of like, and I don't know, they didn't mean anything bad, but they like, yeah, I get what you're saying. While they still are eating and partaking of Thanksgiving, so they eating the chicken. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. You're right. You know what I mean? But they still partaking of that energy, right? And the only thing I can come up with is that people don't understand, you traffic, baby. You the traffic. Right? You the traffic. People say, well, I hate traffic. Why they say you the traffic? You're the one that is creating the traffic. You're the projector in this world. You're the one. And I used to teach people all the time that they have a problem. I say you're the problem because you are the projector. You are the one that is creating your reality. You're creating the world. You're creating traffic. While you're complaining about traffic, don't go. Find another way around. Don't participate in it. Then you don't have to complain about it. So we complain about the matrix while we're still the matrix, which is kind of, I guess it's human. They're only human, but we're more than human. We're starseeds. We shine our light, we grow, we learn. And so we're going to look at this energy around Andromedan and Avian Starseeds. I want to apologize yesterday. I was making so many mistakes yesterday about, I was calling them Syrian when it's siren. The Saturn energy was throwing me up, so it was throwing me off. So kind of like a tongue twister. I was saying Syrian. It was Saturn energy and the Syrian starseed. When you go back to that video, you'll see that I was kind of mumbling and stumbling over words. It's just okay. We do that. I was just trying to get the message out, right? So, and also, I said that it was the third, Thanksgiving was the third week in November. I'm leaving that dimension, that existence. I know it's the fourth week now, and I thought about it later. I think it's the fourth week, and I used to think it was celebrated on the 25th, and I thought it was celebrated on the third week, but I think it's celebrated the fourth week. But I do remember, I don't know, maybe that's the Mandela effect. I do remember I was in the third week in November. It was the fourth week, and I thought it was the 25th November. It was the 27th, so I guess the dates may move. I don't know. I leave all that foolishness behind, but I made a few mistakes in there. So if you want to go back and catch me making some mistakes, go watch that last live yesterday when we were talking about Syrian energy, and I think it was lady. I'm not sure which energy we were talking about yesterday. We were talking about Saturn direct. I do know that. So today we're talking about the first quarter moon and the Andromeda and Avian Starseed energy. This is about the first quarter moon. And again, I said, like, the moon is fake, but it is part of the energy. And so we're going to always have to address it in our readings. You got to understand where that moon energy comes from. It's a reflection of divine light from the sun. And so it's going to affect us in a certain way. And so we're going to try to read through. And if the reading is not as fascinating, I'll try to pull the alien parts out so we can have a better understanding of what we're reading, because sometimes the reading can kind of be dry. All right, but I'm gonna try to keep it as interesting as possible. Again, this is for my star seeds. I'm aiding you in your journey and awakening. Some people say, I'm awakened. I'm awakened. I'm a light worker. Not understanding what that means. And when you question people, what does a light worker mean? Meaning, well, I help people grow and expand their consciousness. No, you should be helping yourself. If you're a light worker, if you're a star seed, that's where you can help someone else, is by working on yourself. All right, learning more about yourself so you move accordingly. Your energy is what is reflected in the world. That's what you can do, is find out what kind of star seed you are and start doing that work of clearing your chakras and becoming that higher version of yourself. But let's look at the first quarter moon energy around Andromeda and Avian Starseeds. And I think I just did I did an avian traits and characteristic videos. You can see that on the main channel. And I don't know if I did Andromeda one, did that energy yet. Out there, okay? Whether it was characteristics and traits, right? So as we look at this first quarter moon, looking at that tension and a turning point towards action. The first quarter moon is the moment when attention meets resistance. Okay, I think all this is very profound, because we're in this season, holiday season, where people are in their gluttonous days, their gluttonous energy, which is so. Oh my God, my people. So one day a year, right? Most Americans eat pretty well compared to the rest of the world. Okay, they eat pretty well. Not a lot of them eat as great as the rest of the world, but a lot of them eat pretty well compared to the rest of the world. But one day a year, we're gonna do it up, baby. One day a year, we're gonna do it up. We're gonna really be gluttonous. We're gonna really be over the top. Americans are some of the fattest people on the planet. All right, we live in a country of prosperity and gluttonous, and the thing about being gluttonous is that it's never enough. And you see that in everything. Like if you're rich, one car's not enough. If one house is not enough, you need 2, 3 houses. You need 6, 7 cars. You can never feed that. You can never feed that gluttonous energy. That's the point of it. Okay, so we're entering a phase of season where a lot of people are going to be overindulgent, and then they're going to make some resolutions about how they're going to change their life. Right? I believe in timing. You can change your life anytime you want to. All right. But the point I want to talk about is when you're going to meet that resistance to it, and how, as star seeds, you overcome that resistance. So this is when this tension meets resistance, or resistance meets tension. It's a stage where the seed planet during the new moon pushes against the soil, breaking through pressure to reach light. This lunar phase always brings 3 forces to the surface: internal conflict, decision making, and the momentum towards action. Okay? These three forces are going to work on you during this energy. Okay? It is the moon of friction, breakthrough, courage, and forward motion. Energetically, this phase tests your commitment. You're going to make commitments, what they call resolutions. During this phase of energy, you make a commitment. And it's going to test that commitment and expose what must be adjusted. That's what you want to look at. What is stopping you from making that commitment? What must be confronted or released in order for the manifestation to grow? A lot of people say, well, I want to be wealthy. I want to be rich. Are you going to work for that? Are you going to be patient in that? I want this channel to blow up. Am I committed to it? Am I trying to put all the effort into helping it grow? All right. I just can't want it to blow up and then just, sit there and not do anything. That's why you see this is a new screen. I'm presenting in a new way. I'm sharing in a new way. I was away because I was doing a lot of studying. I was doing a lot of research. I was trying to get more knowledgeable of starseeds and our purpose and how we should work. So you have to have that commitment. So starseeds going to feel this more intensely because their missions are already tied to the cycles of activation, attention, and that higher alignment. Okay? That's when you're going to feel this more intensely. Right? Let's look at the Andromedan starseed. They're going to have to navigate that inner conflict and clarify their timeline direction. Andromedan starseeds are deeply connected to the intuition, vision, and freedom. That is their traits and their characteristics. They carry a strong desire to live in alignment with their highest timeline. It's already in them. Andromedans want to live. Go look at the video on Andromedan starseeds, and you'll have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Right? Their sensitivity often makes them more hesitant during moments of friction or confrontation. This first quarter moon hits Andromedans in three distinct ways. Back to that three again. It exposes their indecisiveness, indecision. It forces them to have clarity where they're floating or avoiding choices. It highlights conflict timelines that the life they desire versus the life they tolerate. All right? The life that you're tolerating or the life you desire. This time of season is going to highlight those conflicts. You're going to see them different elements play out during this energy. It pushes them out of contemplation and into grounded action. Andromedan starseeds often carry a natural resistance to energetic pressure because they prefer flow over force. That's just the nature of Andromedan. You prefer to flow. And sometimes, like I said, these energies are not just for those particular species that are in that space. Sometimes maybe in Andromedan or relate more to the Avian or relate more to the Lyran. But we all have that energy, okay? And sometimes I'm in my Andromedan energy where I prefer flow over force. Even though I am a blue-ray starseed and I'm going to work on supposed to be doing, but I often prefer the flow over force. This lunar phase, current lunar phase, which is the first quarter moon, teaches them that friction is not opposition but activation. When something is bursting through, and we use the example of the seed coming forth and it's meeting the resistance, right? It is activating itself as a plant. It is activating itself as a plant, right? Intuition and brings them into alignment with a path they were afraid to commit to. The first quarter moon becomes a mirror for Andromedans, showing them where they are compromising their freedom or dimming their vision. This moon is going to reflect back to you where you are actually compromising and avoiding growing. The invitation to act with conviction rather than waiting for the perfect alignment. We always wait for when it's right. I believe in divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing, right? But sometimes we are lying to ourselves because we're waiting for the perfect alignment, all right? When everything, and being perfect is only a human construct. It is based on something that you assume is perfect. Like they say, the grass is always green on the other side. But when you go look, that grass is not as green as you thought it was. So you thought that grass was perfect. And that was just because you had that outward impression that it might have been perfect. Let's move on to the Avian Starseeds, where they have to activate their mental clarity and higher communication. I did a video on Avian. What happened? I lost. I'm sorry, I lost connection for a second there. Right? A second there. We're looking at Avian Starseeds, activation, mental clarity, and high communication. I did a video, sorry for repeating this, but the whole screen went blank. I did a video on the Avian Starseeds and their traits and characteristics. So if you want to have more clarity on Avian Starseeds, you feel like you resonate with that, please check that video out. Avian Starseeds are tied to higher mind symbols, telepathy, and visionary communication. We're talking about bird language. They had I think it was a librarian TV show I was watching, and they were talking about the language of the birds. Birds actually communicate, not just in their songs, but also in their movements and things like that. So avians are more related to that. They often receive flashes of insight, but the first quarter moon demands that these take these flashes and turn them into form. For Avian Starseed, this lunar phase amplifies mental sharpness, intuitive strategy, and visionary problem solving. The ability to see outcomes before taking action. That's the avian characteristic. So the friction of the first quarter moon stimulates their mind in ways that break stagnation, to push them to articulate their vision, speak their truth, or share the message they've been holding back. This is the call during this energy for those Avian Starseeds, or those with that Avian Starseed energy, to definitely speak your truth and share what you've been holding back. And I feel like I'm moving in that energy today as part of my Avian characteristic traits. This phase challenges Avian Starseeds to ground their insights and turn inspiration into responsibility, action, or communication. It is a moment where their telepathy or visionary nature aligns with practical steps. If you're given a vision, right, you can align that more readily during this time with practical steps. The first quarter moon turns the avian mind, tunes the avian mind like an antenna, clarifying which ideas are aligned with their mission and what are distractions. Remember I was talking earlier about, assuming that friction was resistance when it's really activation, right? This is talking about aligning your mission and distinguishing which are distractions from the mission and what are more alignment with your mission. They become conduits for high frequency information, and they must act upon rather than store that information. The first quarter moon is the lunar phase of tension and breakthrough, calling each star decisive action. Andromedas confront their internal crossroads to choose a higher timeline, while avians are asked to sharpen their visionary mind and turn insight into momentum. And so again, we're looking at the energy of the Avian and the Andromeda Starseeds, and if that is part of your primary makeup, then this is going to resonate really strongly with you. But even if you're not a Andromeda or an Avian Starseed, and you may be a different type of Starseed, you still have that energy, or you may have part of that energy, so these messages can be important for you too. All right? So today we looked at the first quarter moon, Andromeda and Avian Starseed energy, and I hope something resonated with you in your life journey. And we'll be doing another reading tomorrow. Let me see if I can look at what that reading is. There's a lot of different readings happening really quickly. I don't know which one it is. Give me 1 second. Tomorrow we will be looking at I think we're looking at October, November. We're going to be looking at tomorrow at, come on, get it together. Mercury's going direct tomorrow on the 29th, so we'll be doing a reading on that. Yeah, there's a lot going on. 29th, 30th, Venus enters Sagittarius. So we won't get a break from these readings until December 4th. So I think it's important that look at these other videos to see if any of them resonate with you. Check out my videos on different types of star seeds to see what resonate with you in that. You have a better understanding of your star seed journey, right? So I hope something was said that encourages you in your star seed journey. I want to wish you love and light in your journey.